Greetings and peace. I hope you and yours are doing well today, wherever you might be watching this from. Now, I just wanted to make this short and quick Masonic education video based on the universality of what Freemasonry is and why its values and tenets should be honored and carried forward towards the future in this time of deceit and chaos that we're in this age of chaos that's going from 2020 through 2029. The world is changing in many ways as we know it, and Freemasonry always teaches us the aspect of brotherly love, relief, and truth. That if we can all come together despite our racial or religious differences, then why can't the world? Masonry teaches us the aspect of mankind who would remain at a perpetual distance, but under the brotherhood of man and fatherhood of God, we can all come together. Just like how Manly Palmer Hall also says that the true Mason finds light at every altar. Myself, growing up in this country when I was 5 years old, I was able to find truth everywhere, whether it was going to Bible class or whether it was going to the Quran class. I know that fundamental truth was being taught by all walks of life. In my Islamic faith, in the Holy Quran, Surah 2, verse 62, it tells you no matter what path you follow, it all leads back to God, as long as you're doing the right thing. And you shall have no grief on the day of judgment. Same thing with Surah 49, verse 10, the aspect of being a brotherhood that trusts God. So everything in this life, it's basically, we're in this temporary journey. And just know that you can learn from anything that helps you become a better human being. Apply those lessons to your life. Take a little bit from each that is offering you and diversify your spiritual practices, diversify your opinions, diversify your knowledge. Just like how Masonry teaches you to be a free thinker, one who is truly free to connect to God and find that internal connection within. Listen to that voice within. With the time that you've been given on this earth, think about it. What are you doing here on this earth? Is it about your degrees? Is it about your titles, who you are, your money? What does any of that mean at the end of the day? When you go to sleep, basically you leave your body. There's no guarantee you're going to wake up the next morning. That's what this human life is. We get lost in all of these superficial things, and he said, she said. Just let it go, forgive, and move on with your lives. And the divinity, in its highest aspect, will deal with those accordingly, those that did you wrong, and it all comes back. If you do good, good will come to you. So always live your life in accordance to the highest truths of brotherly love, relief, truth, charity. Be able to help those if it's within your capability to do so without distressing yourself and your family, and other things in your life which will come and teach you and guide you at the right time, at the right place, as your life is divinely being orchestrated with all the things that you're meant to do, people that you're meant to see, places that you're meant to go. Your life is being painted on the canvas by the grand architect of the universe in a divine and beautiful and exquisite manner. And keep in mind that you have to be able to learn from all facets of your life. If everyone thought the same, if everyone looked the same, the world would be a boring place. And if you look at the canvas that an artist uses to paint his picture, so too is your life, so too is this world, so too is humanity. A tapestry of different colors and patterns that is to be celebrated, not condemned. And that is what it is. That is the universality of Freemasonry. Be able to not be narrow-minded or be stuck in your echo chamber, or to think or validate your beliefs only, to be able to have some kind of a pride or validation over others. Be able to accept and learn from all venues that are there. As long as it's teaching you to be a better human being, it's guiding you, it's honing you in some way, shape, or form, then it is there to serve some kind of a purpose, and you shall honor it as such. That's the beauty of this path that we're on. and know that all the things in your life, in your journey, all the things that you're meant to do, people that you're meant to see, places that you're meant to go, it's all going to work out accordingly. Of course, you have the black and white tiles, the good times, bad times, good times. But that's the human life, right? We're all infallible creatures. This is an imperfect realm. Everything comes in waves in life. You go through the ups and downs of life, and you just have to strive through it. You have to strive through it and try to be the best that you can in your life and overcome any challenges that might come your way. If you're dealing with any difficult circumstance, just know that everything passes. Everything passes, and that's not the end of your story. Maybe it might be a chapter, but it's not the end of your story called life, your journey. And continue to find that peace on your journeys in this time of distress and chaos and all this craziness that we're seeing. Please have patience with one another and apply those philosophies and teachings to know, what am I doing to live a good, clean life, a good life of good conduct, good mannerism, good ability to deal with self and others? Are you honoring your responsibilities with yourself and your family? That is what all of these religions and philosophies are teaching us. And I've had the honor of covering most of these religions and philosophies in comparison to Masonic values. If you check out my Masonic education playlist, and all of them are teaching you these exact same fundamental truths that I'm expressing to you right now. You got to be able to be good on the inside. If there are no enemies within, there will be no enemies outside. So it's all about finding and creating that heaven inside of you so that heaven can project outside as well. It's like what Omar Khayyam says, I myself am heaven and hell. So you got to be able to realize that it's you. It's that internal frequency. It's your thought patterns. It's your habits. It's the aspect of maybe just breathing correctly will give you the good peace that you're looking for. And Masonry, in its universality from all faiths and all walks of life, teaches you the aspect of those same things and those same fundamental truths. Whether you look at Confucianism, you see Nuwa and Fuxi, the masculine and feminine gods who are holding the square and compasses. In the Sufi aspect, you see that. In the different cultures, you see it. It's all about honing that divinity within you when you're looking for God over here, over there. So if you really think about it, the aspect of mankind, God's greatest secret is man, and man's greatest secret is God. And you're looking for all your answers all over the place, but you're looking for a place where you least expect, which is within you. As Surah 50 of the Holy Quran tells you, that Almighty God is closer to you than your jugular vein. And you must listen to that internal voice of truth within you. You don't need to listen to any trend or things that are going on, anybody that's pressurizing you to do anything or follow a certain trend or lifestyle. You gotta listen to that voice of truth within. What feels right for you, that's the path that you must follow in your life. And know that that's what will bring you success, satisfaction, the experiences that you're looking for, and the path that you're meant to walk in your life. And you must continue to strive towards that with excellence, with prosperity, with tenacity, and always realize that in this path you might encounter enemies, you might encounter ruffians, as it is taught in Masonic teachings as well, but what happens? Truth always wins. Justice always wins. Those that are righteous always win. Don't worry about the wicked who are there talking about you or trying to put you down. They're irrelevant, and they know that. So you continue to do the work that you're doing. As long as you're doing the work, then that's all that matters. You will make the impact that the divinity had manifested you in this specific realm for. in this very specific time and the very specific location and peoples and places that you're dealing with. So don't sweat it, and take this reminder of the universality of Freemasonry and what is there to teach you to help ground yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Remember, we are in the age of chaos from 2020 through 2029. Find that peace within yourself and ground yourselves. Choose love, not fear. Don't fall into the agendas of hate, division, he said, she said, gender wars, race wars, religious wars. Think better, know better, do better. And you must always know better and be able to recognize these divisions and distractions as such on this path of self-improvement. It's your path and yours to walk alone. So know that you've been given the tools, you've been given the knowledge, you've been given the information. Now what are you going to do with it? Same applies to this message. So think about everything that I have told you, please, and re-listen to it as many times as you need to until you get it. So I send my love to you and yours, and I wish you all a beautiful and prosperous rest of June ahead. Thank you.